Have you ever wondered why we sometimes choose one thing over another, even when many options seem similar? This happens because of choice architecture. The way options are presented can influence the decisions we make, even if all choices are available. Let's explore some common tricks with fun examples. First, let's look at the default effect. When something is pre-selected, people are more likely to stick with that choice. The default becomes the most popular option. Did you pick the default today? Most people do, without even thinking about it. Our brains like easy choices, and defaults make decisions feel effortless. But that's just the beginning. There are many other ways our choices get nudged. Remember, what's pre-selected often gets chosen most. It's a simple but powerful nudge. But what happens when we add a decoy? Let's find out with our next trick. Meet the decoy effect. Here we have 3 toy packs to choose from. Small, medium, and another medium that's slightly worse. Watch what happens when our friend chooses. They pick the medium pack. The decoy made the medium pack look like the best deal. Adding a slightly worse option makes another choice seem better. It's all about making comparisons easier. Our brains love clear winners and comparisons. You'll see this trick everywhere once you know what to look for. Speaking of looking, let's talk about menu design. Did you know that where something appears on a menu affects whether you'll choose it? Menu design and option ordering have a big impact on our choices. Where items appear matters more than you think. When we look at menus, our eyes follow predictable patterns. We notice the first and last options most. Watch. They picked the first flavor. Now let's rearrange the menu. And they pick the new first option. Position creates a natural spotlight effect. Our attention naturally goes to the beginning and end. But what happens when choices become too complicated? Too many options can paralyze us, but simplification makes choosing easier. Clear, simple choices feel much more manageable. Now let's look at how the same information can feel completely different. This sign says, lose 10 points if late. This one says, keep 90 points if on time. Same math, but very different feelings. This is the power of framing. How we present information changes how people feel about it. Positive framing motivates, while negative framing can discourage. Our brains respond emotionally before thinking logically. Smart designers use positive framing to encourage good choices, and it works. People make better choices when information feels positive. So remember, position matters, and framing changes everything. But there's another powerful force at work. What stands out gets chosen. Our eyes are naturally drawn to what's most noticeable. Let's explore how salience and priming shape our choices. This is where psychology gets really interesting. Let's talk about salience. What grabs our attention first? This bright box immediately catches our eye. Watch where their attention goes first. They pick the one that stands out. Now, let's see how priming works. Our friend sees this playground scene. Then they're offered a choice between snacks. They pick the healthy option. The playground image primed them to think about being active and healthy. What we see recently, or what stands out, influences our next choices. Priming happens everywhere, through images, words, colors, even music. Our brains connect recent experiences to current choices. Now you know some of the clever ways our choices are influenced, sometimes without us even realizing it. Knowing about defaults, decoys, framing, and other tricks can help us make better decisions. We all get nudged by these techniques. But awareness is the first step to making smarter choices. Can you spot these techniques in your own choices today? Look for defaults, check for decoys, notice what stands out. Once you see these patterns, you become a more conscious decision maker. But we're just getting started. There's so much more to discover. In our next video, we'll explore how rewards and motivation work. We'll see how habits form and how motivation really works, and discover how to outsmart your own brain. Subscribe to join us for more psychology insights. Thanks for learning about choice architecture with us. See you in the next video, where we'll dive deeper into the psychology of decision making.